Let me explain. It's so crazy, all the stuff that I have to do today, and it needs to be completed before it starts raining. Welcome my friends, Evan Gray here. Thank you for joining me for this episode. Today I'm painting cabinets. You see these two cabinets back here I built with nice drawers. I'm really pleased with how these came out. Not exactly perfect, but pretty darn good for a first try. The only thing I think I would do differently is spend a little bit more time trying to get them square. They're slightly warped, and I don't know if this is the plywood warping over time due to humidity or whatever else, or whether it was warped when I purchased it. But anyway, it's twisted just a little bit. I'm hoping that when I get them secured in place against the wall and weight on them, that they will bend just a little bit and be square. So that's my hope. But anyway, today what I'm going to try to do is paint these. I've purchased some really nice paint. This is Behr paint here, and this was one of the highest quality paints being offered at Lowe's where I purchased it. The lady went through all the different options. Apparently this kind has primer built into it and is thicker than most of the other paints, so I'm hoping this is a good choice. This is a satin white. I'm not really a huge fan of super high gloss, and I'm not really a fan of the eggshell finish, so I think this will be nice. My thought on painting is I'm going to paint any of the plywood surfaces that are exposed when cabinet drawers are shut or cabinet doors are shut, so that that will be the white exposed surface. And I'm going to use rustic barnwood for drawer fronts and door fronts and larger exposed surface areas. So it'll be a combination of the two, and that's just the sort of the look that I've decided to go for. It's just personal choice. Everyone has the design that they want to go with. Mine is more of a monochromatic look, and maybe that's just the way I view life, in shades of gray, and so I'm going to go with gray and white and black and steel, and those are sort of the monochrome palette that I'm going to be working with. I just finished painting the cabinets. I have 2 coats of white paint on there. I think it's looking pretty good, good enough for now, and I'm just going to let them dry. Should be good weather today. Might have some rain late afternoon, but I'm hoping it'll remain clear. 75 degrees here up in the mountains, so pretty spectacular weather. Today I have probably one of the biggest days of actual physical labor doing stuff that I've had in several months for my step van build, and that is playing musical chairs with the organization. And let me explain, it's so crazy, all the stuff that I have to do today, and it needs to be completed before it starts raining. So this is going to be quite a push. There's supposed to be rain sometime this afternoon, so I'm guessing I have somewhere between 3 and 5 hours to get all this done. Let me show you what I've got to do. Okay, over here is the bed, and I need to disassemble the bed and pull it out. That's going to be the first thing I do, and I'm just going to prop it up near the back door over here out of the way. Once that's out, I need to take these new cabinets that I just built right here and put them on the left and right side of the wheel well, which is underneath that bed. And then put the new countertop that I have here on top of that, cut the hole for the sink, put the sink in. So on this side I'll have a kitchen countertop with a sink in the middle and the 2 cabinets on the sides. So that's step number 1. Once that's out of the way, the sink's going to be moving from this side over to that side, and this area is going to be empty. Then I have to put my refrigerator on top of this wheel well over here and put another new countertop on this side. And if I have time, I need to cut a hole and put a brand new gas cooktop in this spot up over here. I may or may not get to that today. I may or may not get to building the slider for the refrigerator down here. After all that is done, then I'll be able to have the refrigerator out of here. I'll move the cooktop from here over to the left, and this area will become free. So that area will be empty. Then I've got to move all of my lumber from over here over to this side over here. So the lumber will be on the driver's side in this gap over here where the refrigerator is right now. Then I've got to go over to this side where the lumber is and put the bed in this location. So basically I'm swapping 4 different zones of items all today, and it needs to be done today so that I have a place to sleep tonight in the bed in this location. So this is a little bit overwhelming for me. I'm trying to get up the energy to do this today and not really feeling super energetic, but I've looked at the weather over the next few days and it looks like there's going to be a higher chance of rain in the future, and so it really needs to be done today while I have the good weather. I have the bed out, the mattress is propped here in the back corner, and the wood platform for the bed, the frame, is over here against the tree. I've got stuff scattered outside the step van today. It is a construction zone and I'm already starting to get tired. Not a great sign. I'm doing a test fit. I put the 2 cabinets on the end of the wheel wells and put the new countertop, the butcher block countertop, over the top just to make sure everything fits perfect. You just need to secure everything into place and then take this countertop out and measure and cut a hole in the middle of it for the sink. Always sort of a scary thing when I'm cutting giant holes in things, but that's the way it's done. The thunderclouds have come in a little bit earlier than expected, and I'm frankly quite wiped from the work that I've done so far. I didn't get very much done. And it's a little bit of a dilemma because I don't have a bed frame set up. I didn't get anywhere near as much stuff done as I wanted. It looks like tonight I'll be sleeping on the floor of the step van. I have some cushions that I used actually when I first bought the step van, and I just slept on the floor. They're sort of like a day mat, kind of, I don't know, not for yoga or anything, but anyway, it's just sort of these cushions that I have, and I'll be using those tonight. Here you can see the dark clouds up there. It's looking really like thunder clouds. Actually heard some thunder coming in just a little bit ago. Here you can see the blue sky where it's changing to the clouds. It's probably going to rain here in the next 15-20 minutes. Got everything all covered up and back inside. Here are the cushions I'm going to be using tonight to sleep on. Put these on the floor, and then I've got blankets and stuff like that. I've just got stuff all piled in here to get it out of the rain. As you can see, didn't get much done, and everything's still original here. I've got the bed frame back in here. The cabinets are in, secured against the wall. Just about ready to cut the hole in the countertop for the sink, but I've not done that yet, so didn't get very far. Hopefully I'll be able to make more progress tomorrow. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.